Hi, this is your evil twin.
Hello, this is Angel Zakis.
And we're playing Ghostbusters, the board game.
We got this game on Kickstarter a couple of months back and we've been loving it, so we wanted to make this tutorial video.
That's right. We have the special deluxe edition you can only get from Kickstarter, but there is a standard edition that you can buy in shops. And we're going to be playing an ordinary scenario that's available in both the standard edition and the Kickstarter.
Yeah, just to give you a feel of how the game works.
The manual actually has a story at the beginning, a cool illustrated story. It's written and illustrated by the creators of the IDW Ghostbusters comic. Justifies what's going on. Basically, a demon has created a bunch of gateways to the spirit world. These gateways represented on the board. They're spewing all these ghosts into the world, and the Ghostbusters have to get around the city, close the gateways, and send all the spirits back.
Our only hope is to yank back everything that escaped. That might be enough to close the doors again.
Before too many spirits emerge, at which point there's a sort of reaches a critical mass, and it can no longer be stopped.
Mass hysteria. Yes. Cats and dogs living together.
The flow's reaching critical stage. If we don't do it now, the breach will soon be too powerful for us to close it. It'll be the end of everything.
So yeah, that's our job. And also the gates are very cool because they're represented by, from Ghostbusters 1, where Venkman is doing the test with the electrical shocks.
The Xena cards.
Yeah, the Xena cards with the couple of wavy lines and the star and all the rest of it. So the gates are quite cool.
Yeah, and indeed there's a special dice with those symbols on it
to
represent which gateway a ghost emerges from. So, the Kickstarter includes a bunch of extra Ghostbusters from the IDW comics and Extreme Ghostbusters, and the Ghostbusters video game. It's got the rookie Ghostbusters video game. We're going to be playing using the 4 standard original Ghostbusters. Dr. Peter Venkman, Dr. Egon Spengler, Dr. Ray Stantz, and Winston Zeddemore, who did in fact become a doctor in the video game.
Yes. Yeah. Very cool. Now this is not a competitive game against each other. You can play on your own because you are in fact playing against the board. So if you've got any very competitive people that you like to play with usually, then that is not a problem. If they're too competitive, it's not a problem here because you're playing against the board. It's a team effort.
That's right, and you always play with 4 Ghostbusters.
Always.
So in a 2-player game like this, we'll each control 2 Ghostbusters.
So if there's 4 of you, you would have 1 Ghostbuster each. If there was 3 of you, you'd have to decide for one of you to have 2 and the other 2 to have 1. Whatever. It doesn't really matter because it's a team effort.
Exactly, that's right. The character cards have a thing here for levelling up. Most of the scenarios are actually part of connected campaigns. So you can play several games in a row, and as you do so, your characters level up, get more powerful, get new special abilities. And
they have up to 5 different abilities which you gain as you level up, which is fantastic.
That's right.
Because you can save your progress and play again and again.
That's right. All you need to do is keep the little arrow marker on your card. You can pack away the whole game board and continue playing the campaign another time, just as long as you keep track of how much you've leveled up. Now, the scenario we're going to be doing today is not part of a connected campaign. It's just a one-off little adventure that recommends that everyone starts off with 5 experience points, which is
level 2.
Level 2.
Yeah, everyone's on level 2.
Yeah. Slimer sticks around.
Ooh, read the blurb.
You track the ugly little spud down, but he won't go easily. He's pretty quick, and you might be tempted to close the gates down early, but that might not be the best plan. The gates in this scenario are nicknamed slime gates, as they tend to spew a lot of slime even when closed. The Ghostbusters begin the scenario with 5 experience points. Closing the last open gate moves all ghosts on the map to the spirit world, except for Slimer. So even when we've closed all the gates, we do still have to track down Slimer himself.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. All the gates, every scenario, the gates do different things.
That's right, yes. And it can have a pretty drastic effect on how the game plays. There's special rules in each scenario.
So the ghosts themselves, just like in the films and cartoons and comics, the ghosts are class 1, class 2, class 3. Slimer is a class 5 ghost, and the highest class you can get is around an 8.
You can't say which is Cthulhu.
Yeah.
I think we're too late. What gave you the first clue?
Angela, for this you are Dr. Howard.
I'm Dr. Howard. That's my Ghostbuster name. It's also my real name. Handily.
And for this I shall be Dr. Wingadon.
Cool. Let's get started.
Yeah, let's bust some heads.
Yeah.
In the spiritual sense, of course.
Okay, we'll get right on it. Okay, let's roll.
So much for our beauty rest. It's a conspiracy. I know it.
Okay, so I'm going to go first. We've decided we're going to play 2 characters at a time. So I'm going to get Spengler out first of the Ecto one. He's down here. He's colour-coded with his card. He's there, he's holding his PKE. You can get out either side where you would imagine car doors to be, anywhere at all. That's a manoeuvre, getting out. I'm going to go for these class 1 ghosts because they're an easy bust. Also, if they happen to touch each other, then they actually combine and become a class 2. So it makes good sense to bust those first, I think. So I need to move a couple of spaces closer because my streams are 3 squares, and I can move 2 squares, can't I?
Yeah.
So 1, 2. That's a pretty safe distance. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2. And level 2. I'm gonna go for this one first. And he's a class 1, and he only needs 1 proton stream to trap him, and 3 or above on a d6. Ghostbusters! I love it when I get that. It's really cool what they've done with the d6. It's just a regular d6, but they've replaced the 6 with a No Ghost logo. I just think that is so cool. It just compels you to say Ghostbusters every time you hit a 6. You just can't help it. So anyway, I have got him in my trap, and you to emphasise that, you just simply place him on your character card. So he's now in a trap. I've got 1 more action. You get 2 actions plus 1 manoeuvre per turn.
You did walk a bit from the Ecto.
Yes, that's also, that's an action. So walking is an action, blasting is an action. So I'm done. So now Venkman can get out. Where is he? That's Venkman, isn't it? Yeah, Venkman doing nothing, just with his stick on there. So he's going to get out the same side. 1, 2... Yeah, and he's going to bust that class 1. Or do I want to go for that one? Because now, there's no real advantage to either, is there? Although that one is close to a portal. So, yeah, I'll go for that one. 2, so that's a miss.
That is a miss.
So that little beast now slimes everything. The rule is when you miss this ghost, the Galloping Ghoul, he actually slimes anyone that's directly around him. So
no, that's that's when you trap him. Anyone gets slimed.
Oh yeah, trapped. Oh, he moves 2 spaces. Yeah, so he's actually going to move 2 spaces
in a random direction. So you need to roll the random direction die. The D8.
Yeah, D8. So down here, PKE meter. This is actually this is the PKE meter card that actually determines where it goes. So I rolled a 3. 3 is there, so that means it's going to go in that diagonal direction there. So it's going to go 1, 2, like that.
There we go.
Yeah, so yeah. Awesome. Got 1 ghost, that's alright. Happy with that.
Now it's time for Winston Zeddemore. Now, Winston will also get out of the Ecto-1, and he will get out on this side, which is a manoeuvre. Your characters get 1 free manoeuvre and 2 actions. Actions being walking about the board or shooting. So he hasn't used up any actions getting out the Ecto, so he has 2 actions for blasting ghosts. He's going to go for that Class 1 Galloping Ghoul. I need a 3 or more to hit. 2! Good job, Winston. Right, so that ghost will now move 2 squares in a random direction. So I roll the d8 for random movement. That is a 3, which, same as last time on the PKE meter, is diagonally that way. So it moves 2 squares over here. There we go. Now, if ghosts actually leave the board, they are gone. They've escaped. And that's a bit of a nuisance because, if the spirit world completely empties, then it's game over. So you want to be catching ghosts and putting them back in the spirit world rather than just losing them off the board. Winston still has another action, so he will attack this ghost. You can shoot 3 spaces. You have a line of sight as 3 spaces. So I'll go for that one now. Again, that's a Class 1. 5! Excellent. So, zaps it with his Proton Stream. And it's a nice easy Class 1, so he gets captured, no problem. Put onto his character card, safely in a ghost trap. And that's Winston's turn. Now for Ray, he will also get out of the Ecto, and he, again, yes, we've got a couple of Class 1s here, and we don't want them combining together to become a tougher type of ghost. So we'll get out here, we can actually, yes, that's 1, 2, 3. That ghost is in fact in range from where he is, so he's going to attack him from right there. 1, no. So again, random movement to see where that ghost flees. 7, which is diagonally down this way. Okay, so ghosts, being incorporeal beings, can actually move through various types of barrier.
Yeah, you can see very faintly there are coloured lines going across the edges of tiles, of squares, and they mean different things. So some things you can see through but not move through, some things you can move through but not see through, some things you can't see or move through.
That's
so,
right.
Things like smoke or buildings, that kind of thing.
Right. Ray still has a remaining action. There is another Class 1 in range here, so he'll blast away at that.
Yeah.
5! There.
Cool, so yeah, experience point.
Oh yes, I forgot to do that.
Yeah, me too, I did too.
We've totally forgotten to level up experience.
So exciting, playing this game. So yeah, you just move your counter up 1 every time you trap a ghost.
Well,
and for every proton stream that you need to capture a particular ghost, you get an experience point for.
So a Class 2 ghost that needs 2 hits to capture, will give you 2 experience.
Yes, so remember to do that because it's really handy if you want to level up and become more powerful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So that is all of the Ghostbusters. Now the ghosts get a turn.
Yeah. Now what we have done in previous games is one of us has been the chaos dice.
Yes.
And the other person has rolled the
random movement.
The random movement dice, just so we've both got something to do at the end as well. So yeah.
But, okay, let's see. Roll
Couple
some
of wavy lines.
wavy lines. Now,
Wavy lines are over here.
wavy lines is this one. So, when you roll an open gate, a ghost from the spirit world emerges from that gate in a random direction.
Yeah, to always refer to your scenario card it will always tell you what you need to do.
Yes. So, roll this to see which direction it comes out. 2,
Yeah,
which
so the
is
PK
that way.
meter is saying towards me.
Yes. So you always take out the lowest class ghost that you have available in the spirit world.
Yeah, which is why it's a good idea to bust your class 1s and get them back in the spirit world, because if you run out...
Yeah, you start
Things
getting a
get
load
difficult.
of class 2s and class 3s coming out.
Yeah.
So you want to try and stick a bunch of class 1s back in there. So he emerges, they just come out one square from the gate. So it just comes out almost touching the edge of the board.
Cool. I am going to move Egon. No, that gate is closed. There's no point trying to blast that. Yeah, I can blast this little class 1 next to Slimer. 1. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. No, that's too far away. So I can move 1 and blast him. Okay, so I need a 3 or more on a d6. I've got a 2. So he's now slimed everything. No, he hasn't. Yes, he has.
Oh, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't. He's going to move 2 spaces in a random direction.
That's it.
I always get that mixed up. What was that?
4.
So, he's gone off the board.
Oh, we've lost a ghost.
Yeah.
Causing havoc elsewhere in the city.
Yeah, is out of our jurisdiction. Get another franchise to deal with that. Okay, Egon's got no more turns now.
Yes, that's right.
No more actions, sorry. Peter can move 1, 2, 3. Oh, he can stay where he is because he's got line of sight and he's going to blast a gate.
Okay.
So, because he's not moved, he's got 2 actions, so he can throw 2 proton streams out. I'm going to roll 1 dice. 5. So that's a hit.
Excellent, that's a hit. So put one of Peter's proton streams onto the gate.
These cute little donuts represent a proton stream, energy crackling, spitting everywhere.
Right. Does anything special happen when you hit a gate? Nope, just add a stream. Okay, straightforward.
Straight again. What do I need to hit actually?
4.
Ghostbusters!
Excellent! You got a 6.
So, second proton stream hits the gate, and that's enough to close the gate. So you just flip that tile over. That is now closed.
Excellent. So that will give you 2 experience points
It will
if you
indeed,
used
yeah,
2 hits to close it.
Yeah, Venkman gets 2 there. Cool.
Nice work, Peter.
Awesome.
Now, since we start this scenario with all characters,
I thought you were going to say canaries.
yes, with all canaries at level 2, they all do have some special abilities. Winston's special ability, his level 2 ability, is that he can do a free deposit ghost action, which means he can either give or take a ghost trap. To another Ghostbuster or to the Ecto-1. So he is going to take a ghost trap for free from Ray. So that gets this ghost trap gets transferred over to Winston. And he will also now move down a couple of squares to Peter. And he will use up one of his actions. He'll use up a free maneuver, as it were, to take... Oh, Peter hasn't caught anything yet, has he?
Yeah, Egon's got a ghost.
Indeed, he closed the gate. So, yes, he was here, so he will go... You can move through other Ghostbusters, and you can move through the Ecto. So, he'll go 1, 2...
You can't stay.
Nah, he's not close. He's not close enough to Egon to take Egon's trap. The reason I'm doing this is Winston actually levels up when he deposits.
He gets experience.
Yes, when he deposits 3 ghosts at once, or if they're more powerful ghosts, then it actually takes less ghosts for him to do so. Anyway, he's got these 2, which he did for free. He will now. He's going to go after Slimer.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's going to go after Slimer right away. Right, so he is going to go 1. He's going to move just that 1 square, and he's going to start blasting at Slimer from here because
Slimer will move 2 spaces towards.
That's right. Yeah,
if
Slimer will get a bit aggressive and try to do some sliming. So,
true to his character, naturally.
right. So to hit Slimer, I'll need 4 or more. 3! No! Missed! Now, when Slimer is missed, Slimer does slime everyone, all squares adjacent. Fortunately, Winston is quite some distance away.
Yeah.
And he then moves 2 spaces in a random direction. I'll roll the random...
is it random?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll roll the random direction die. 4 on PKE. Now, which is off the side of the board, but Slimer has a special rule for that. So
does he? What's
yes,
the
he
special
does.
rule?
So with all other ghosts, they just leave the board, but Slimer goes to the other side of the board.
Like Pac-Man!
That's right, yes.
Awesome!
or
He's like a ghost in Pac-Man!
yes, or asteroids. But yes, Pac-Man would be more appropriate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
naturally.
So,
Because look. Yeah.
so moving 2 spaces, go there. If he was actually stopping on that ghost, he would just simply move until he's on a free space.
Cool.
Anyway, so that's 2 spaces, so he is now there.
Okay, Stantz turn?
Yes, that's right. Ray's turn. So Ray will move to here and start blasting at Slimer there. So I'm gonna
Ugly
roll.
little spud, isn't he?
Yep. Let's see what I get. I need a 4 more.
Come on.
3! No!
Another miss!
So again, everywhere around here gets slimed. Fortunately, nobody is in range
Is
to
it
get
one
slimed.
space in around?
That's right,
One space
yes.
In every direction.
Okay, and he'll now move in a random direction. Let's see where he goes. 4, again this way. So this time he's going... Moving straight towards Ray.
Yeah,
now.
Ray's cigarette is literally hanging off his bottom lip right now. Right, it's now the ghost turn.
That's right. Roll the special ghost die. The star, which is a closed gate. That's a problem. Now, because according to the scenario card, if you roll a closed gate, each Ghostbuster within line of sight of any closed gate gets slimed.
Oh, mother puss bucket.
Yes.
Because my 2 guys are in line of sight.
That's right. As is Winston.
Even if the gate is closed.
That's right. Yeah. So any Ghostbuster in line of sight of any closed gate, a whole load of ectoplasm spews out of the gate.
Oh my word.
Yeah. So
You can just imagine that, can't you? You really can. Oh my god! Right, so you've got these handy little slime tokens, so you simply go slimed and
you go on.
slimed.
Yeah.
And as it says, you lose 1 action point.
And so we've got Winston Zeddemore as well. Yeah. They're all within 3 squares of a closed gate, so they are all slimed.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Ray's special ability is unsliming people. He gets experience for doing that.
Yes,
so.
that's right. Everyone can unslime other Ghostbusters and they can unslime themselves, but it's Ray's specialty. I guess since he's the one that helped Peter post sliming in the movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. Peter's just been slimed, and of course in the film Ghostbusters 1 he gets slimed by Slimer, so that gives him experience. So every time Peter gets slimed, he gets 1 experience point. He's still slimed, but he does get XP for it, which is really cool. I love how all the characters have, like in film or in comic or in cartoon, special abilities. It's great. Right, so Peter is going to be Egon first. That's the order I've chosen. Okay, so yeah, well, let's go for Slimer. So 1, 2, 3. So I need to move 1 space towards Slimer. You can you fire proton streams through a square that is occupied by a Ghostbuster?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Yes.
because it's like, oh, they're stood there. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to fire how many proton streams does Slimer actually need? 4.
That's right, yes.
Yeah, he needs 4. Alright, well I can only roll 1 proton stream at the moment. Ghostbusters!
Nice! Got a hit!
Spengler, I want a confinement stream from you, okay? Go! Okay, hold him up there. He's gonna move. Hold him up.
So Slimer gets streamed.
Got some orange proton energy crackling around him there.
Yep.
When hit, Slimer moves 2 spaces towards that Ghostbuster.
Ooh. He's gonna go through. He's gonna go through. Is that Ray?
Yes.
He's gonna go through Ray, isn't he?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
slime Ray and then end up there.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ray is slimed.
So I gave Ray a slime token.
Yeah. You don't get your XP for hitting until the ghost is actually trapped. By
That's
the way.
right.
So yeah, so slime is worth 4 XP. Okay, so
Peter's turn?
Yeah, Peter's turn now. Peter's right there, so he's gonna go ugly little spud. Except he's gonna back away 1.
Except if he does that, he'll not have any actions because he is slimed. He only has the 1 action. So if he moves, he won't be able to shoot.
Yeah, he's slimed.
So
He moves in action, of course.
The only way, of course, he could choose to unslime himself, but that would use up his whole turn.
Yeah. 4!
4! That's a hit.
Go! Working, Ray. Start bringing him down. Start bringing him down. You got him. Don't cross the stream.
Maybe now you'll never slime a guy with a positron glider, huh?
Venkman, shorten your stream. I don't want my face burned off.
So Peter and Egon are giving it all this now. Yeah. Got Slimer in 2 streams. We need 2 more streams.
But remember, now that you've hit Slimer, it moves 2 spaces towards that Ghostbuster. So it moves towards Peter, straight through Egon.
I love how badly slimed we all get. Oh, I just love it. It's just great. I just love this game. It's so slimed.
So, struggling in the proton streams, it goes straight through.
Venkman, shorten your stream. You're burning my face off. Awesome. So that means that Venkman is double slimed, so is Spengler, but Venkman also gets an XP for being slimed a second time.
Yes, that's right. So Peter is now totally incapacitated. All his actions are used up from being slimed, but at least he has leveled up slightly.
Ray! Ray, come here, Ray!
Now, it is Winston's turn. Again, he has 1 slime. He is going to also fire at Slimer. 4 or more.
Cool. Come on. I want to say, come on, what?
3! Oh, Winston! Doing Winston! Letting the team down. Now, everyone in 1 square radius gets slimed. Peter,
wait.
But Peter is already totally slimed. You can't be more slimed than the number of actions you have. So it actually makes no difference on Peter. I wonder if he still gets XP. He's just got slime. Oh, well, yeah, he's gotten slimed.
He can still get XP, surely.
Yes, he'll still get XP.
More slime.
It's just that you don't do -1 action because he's currently at 0 actions. But yes, so Peter gets an XP for that.
Awesome. Happy days.
Yeah. And it now.
I'm nearly at level 3.
Yeah. Slimer will now move 2 spaces in a random direction. 8, which is, according to the PKE, is that away. Oh.
Oh my. Just keep firing!
Right, Egon. Egon is already double slimed, so he doesn't lose any actions.
Peter
gets
now goes to level 3. This is a really great scenario. Really great, scenario for Peter.
Really great for Peter.
It's going to be a Ray and Peter game, this one, because Peter gets slimed, gets XP, and Ray gets XP for unsliming
people. Yes. Okay. Right, that was Winston's 1 action. which is used up. Now, Ray, his level 2 special ability is that he can remove a slime token from himself for free. So he removes that -1 action.
Which is the equivalent of what? Go on. Do an impression of Ray de-sliming himself. Pretty much, yeah.
So normally that would use up your entire turn de-sliming yourself, but Ray can do that for free. And he could start shooting at Slimer, but everyone except Winston is totally incapacitated, so we'll send him to de-slime. So yes, he'll move 2 spare. He'll move. That's 1 action, moving there. And he will. Yes, he will take a slime token from Egon.
Ray! Come in, Ray.
And Ray gets an experience point for de-sliming someone else. There we are, move his little arrow marker up. And yes, he walked in order to do that. So that's Ray's turn. Now it's time for the ghosts.
Chaos dice. Do your worst.
Don't say that. Chaos!
Oh!
That's why you call it a chaos dice. It's not technically called a chaos dice, but yes, it has a symbol on it for chaos, which means that all ghosts
act as though they've been missed.
Yes, all ghosts in line of sight of Ghostbusters, not across the whole board, but all ghosts in line of sight of Ghostbusters,
which
act as if
includes
they've been
Slimer.
missed, which includes Slimer. They all act as if you've shot at them and missed.
Yeah. So what have we got?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So this one. 1, 2,
Well, we need to
3.
do random direction first.
Yeah, just one time.
This dice.
Yeah. Is it just
time.
1 time for the whole ghost?
Yes. Yeah. You don't have to roll it for every ghost. So 6. The random direction
is towards you.
Yeah, that way. Right. So this ghost. Oh, whoops! Accidentally moving that. This ghost is within 3 squares of Winston, so it moves 2
each
spaces.
Ghost has its own rule as well.
So this moves 2 spaces in a random direction. Just this way. Is this within range? This ghost is indeed within range, so it moves 2 spaces this way and goes off the board.
Oh dear, that's 2 ghosts we've lost off the board now.
Now this class 2 ghost, when missed, moves 1 space towards a Ghostbuster and then moves in a random direction. So it will move 1 space diagonally towards Egon, and then it moves in the random direction, which is this way. And the only other ghost that is within range, within line of sight, is Slimer, which when you miss Slimer, he slimes all Ghostbusters that are adjacent, which is Egon and Ray. So need to give them slime tokens. So Ray gets back his slime token, and I'll do that for you there. Egon gets fully slimed again. And it then moves in the random direction, which is this way.
Did Peter get slimed?
Not this turn. No.
Okay.
So it then moves that way. Yep.
It's important that the Ghostbusters still have line of sight after a ghost has moved, because if they don't, then those proton streams are lost.
Yeah, the stream get broken.
Yeah.
But there are no obstacles in the way, so despite the fact that these Ghostbusters have completely lost all their actions, they're still standing there holding their streams.
Yeah, completely covered in goo.
Yes, but unable to move or adjust their equipment or anything.
So slimed, they look like gelatinous cubes.
Or cylinders.
Yes. Gelatinous cylinders. That's the one. I'm going to spend my turns for Venkman and Spengler, removing a slime token each because they can't do anything else. So that's me done.
There we go. So they now are still a bit slimed. They are still down to 1 action.
They can have 1 action next round.
And their proton streams are still crackling in a energy donut around Slimer.
Don't eat the donut, Slimer.
Back to Winston's turn. Now he is going to... He wouldn't be able to get to Slimer all the way over here.
He could deposit some ghosts, could he not?
Yes, he could deposit a couple of ghosts into the Ecto, which would put them back in the spirit world. That's certainly an option. Though Egon currently has one. If he takes that trap from Egon and then puts it into the Ecto, by putting 3 ghosts in at once, he levels up. In fact...
Oh, you mean experience points?
Yes. Yes, he'll gain an experience point. In fact, that's fine. Winston can do that. He will move 1 space here, next to Egon and Peter there. He will then use... so that uses up his 1 action. He will then use his free action of doing stuff to do with ghosts, which is Winston's special ability, to take Ghost Trap from Egon. He's now carrying 3 ghosts there. So next turn, he can deposit all 3 of these into the Ecto. And the Ecto has got a special dimensionometer, or dimensionometer, however you want to say it, which Egon has built to deposit ghosts back into the spirit world. Normally, of course, they take it back to the same unit, but in this special crisis, they have to fill the spirit world instead.
Gee, that's terrific! But what's it do?
Simple. When we run out of space in the containment unit, this will allow us to transfer ghosts directly to the netherworld.
Now, Ray, he will...
What's his level 2 ability? What's Ray's level 2 ability?
Removing slime from himself for free.
Okay.
So that which is in fact what he's going to do. So he is now free to have 2 actions. He will remove slime from... Yes, he will remove a slime token from both Egon and Peter using his 2 actions. So now everybody except Winston is de-slimed.
Thanks, Ray!
So yes, not much accomplished there, but now everybody...
I'd say that was a great accomplishment, because now we can all go next turn.
Yes, that's right. And now the only one of any slime left at all is Winston there.
Right, so now it's just the ghosts.
Yes. Plus, which is this one over here. Now, so open gate means a ghost from the spirit world emerges from that gate. So that will be class 1 ghost, and roll random direction to see where it comes out.
And that's a 2, and that's towards me.
Yes, so it emerges. That's the sound of it.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that. Egon's going to move 1 space away from the guys because Slimer has got a tendency to slime everything.
In fact, it might be a good idea to move 2 spaces
Do you
that
think
way.
so?
Yes.
Just to be on the safe side.
That's right.
Yeah. Right, so that leaves him free to take an action, to fire a proton beam, and miss Slimer!
Ah!
So Slimer slimes everybody adjacent. There's nobody adjacent, that's fine. And then he goes 2 spaces in a random direction. So diagonally towards you. 1, 2.
Ah, which means Slimer is now out of everybody's line of sight. He is more than 3 spaces away from all the Ghostbusters shooting at him, so all those proton streams are lost.
Yes.
Slimer has broken free.
Naughty Slimer! Right.
That's Egon's turn, and now for Peter.
Peter. 1, 2.
Yeah, can shoot from there.
2. Yeah. Bit close for my liking to that twosome gruesome, but need to get Slimer. Ghostbusters!
6!
So yeah, that's a 6.
Yeah.
That puts a proton stream around Slimer.
Oh, but he moves 2 spaces towards Peter, which would now
Slimes
slime
him.
Peter. In fact, you didn't need to move that close. You could have gotten him from 1 square away.
Yeah, but now Peter gets an XP and he's closer to everyone again, so I don't mind.
Oh, fair dues.
Yeah. Because I'm now level 3. So that's awesome. I get an extra action.
Nice, which nicely offsets the -1 action you get from being slimed.
In fact, I was already level 3. So I actually get...
You already were, okay.
Yeah. It's because I was holding the camera before, so I just did it without really looking. So 5, so that's another proton stream on Slimer.
Nice work.
Gonna get you this time, Slimer. It's poetic that Peter should do it. Awesome. Right, that's my turn done.
course, since Peter just hit Slimer again, once again Slimer is going to move 2 squares towards him. So he's going to go straight back through Peter again. So now,
giving him another XP.
Yes, giving Peter another experience point, but it also means that Peter now has 2 slime tokens on him. Now for Winston, off over here, he will deposit these ghost traps into the Ecto. Doesn't have to get into the Ecto, you can just need to be 1 space from it. And he uses the dimensionometer and
does he not need to be a little bit closer to the Ecto?
It's one diagonal from it. He doesn't have to be by a door.
Okay.
Yeah. So these ghosts into the spirit world.
They've been sucked well in there.
Yeah. So that's the spirit world, and the fabric of reality and all that is now a bit more stable. That is a free action for Winston, and he will now use his other, his actual 1 action that he has to go after that class 1 ghost. 1 XP for him. Nice. There we are. He goes after that ghost. 4!
Awesome!
Excellent. He's caught.
Nice and easy.
There we go.
Yep.
Now for Ray, Ray will use an action to remove a slime from Winston. There we are. Which gives Ray an experience point. And he will now move 1 space here.
Is he going to go for Slimer?
That's right.
Excellent.
Now there is a barrier here, but that
there's
doesn't
a red
get his
line,
way.
which means
Wouldn't be able to walk that way, but of course he can go diagonally there. And he'll now go for Slimer.
Come on.
Need a 4.
4, 5, or 6.
Yes. 5.
Yes.
So it's one of Ray's yellow proton streams onto Slimer.
Yeah, Slimer's literally just dropped his hot dog. It's funny because he actually starts the game on a crashed hot dog stand. I think that's hilarious.
That's
such a great touch.
Good location placement they did on that one. They thought that one through. So Slimer will now move 2 spaces towards Ray. Now, would that be? Yeah, I don't think that would actually go through Peter.
No,
that
wouldn't.
Yeah, and then he would sort of diagonally in order to.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Oops. Can that do that? Yeah. There we are. So he's now 1 space away from Ray, and
being flanked.
Yes. That's now all the Ghostbusters' turns.
The chaos dice of death, of doom,
wavy line
of awesomeness,
which is over there.
Open one here.
Yep. So roll random direction.
That's what I'm supposed to do. That.
Oh well.
Oh well. 6, which is towards you.
Right. So fortunately, Winston just put a bunch of Class 1 ghosts back into the spirit world. So a Class 1 ghost emerges, comes out this way. If this was another Class 1, they'd combine together to become a Class 2, but this is actually a Class 3 ghost, so it just goes straight through him and comes out here.
Yeah, they can't occupy the same space.
No. Right. Back to Spengler and Venkman.
Okay, there are 3 proton streams on Slimer, we need 1 more, so Egon is gonna save the day, saving the day. That one, I love that one. And he missed. Once during your turn, you may re-roll a failed proton roll. Why haven't I done that before? Yeah, his level 1 special power is if you roll a 1, you can gain an XP. But his level 2 perk is he can actually re-roll on any failed proton roll. So I should have done that before. It doesn't matter.
Yes, give it another go,
Totally
Egon.
gonna do it again anyway. So
3. So that was another failure because you need a 4 to hit Slimer.
Damn, so what's Slimer doing now? Slimer is now going to...
Slime everyone adjacent to him.
That's 3 out of 4 Ghostbusters now, Slime. Sorry, guys! It's like, whoa, 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 nice shooting, Tex. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111
And then move 2 spaces in a random direction. So slime over for you. And then 3, which is diagonally that way. 1, 2. Oh no! So everyone did get slimed!
Slimed Winston as well!
That's so cool.
Oh, did you give Peter another slime? Because Peter now has 3 actions rather than 2, because he leveled up enough.
He can be slimed 3 times.
He can be slimed 3 times because he has 3 actions.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so nice one. Wait. No, it's Venkman. No, it's not because he's slimed.
He could spend his turn removing a slime.
Yeah, I'll do that then. Done.
Winston it's risky with slime being so close, but...
Are you going to try and go for it? Oh, are we out of line of sight?
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah. Not Ray. Ray is still in line of sight, so that yellow ring stays on him.
Right.
But
Peter,
Peter's 2 hits, they're too far away. So Peter, the streams, they've lost their connection.
Damn it! Damn, that's slimy. He's a real slippery, slimy spud, isn't he? We need to bust him. Really do.
Alright, now if Winston moves at all, then, well, that's his 1 action done, since he's slimed. He could spend his turn de-sliming himself, or he could, if he shoots at Slimer there, he will get slimed.
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to risk it? I mean, it's not like he's only got 1 proton stream left to get.
No,
we're kind of starting nearly from scratch here.
That's right, yeah.
So
no,
better,
instead, Winston's going to spend his turn de-sliming himself.
Yeah, and get into a better position.
That's right. So I'll move that 1 slime token from Winston Zeddemore's card. Now it's over to Ray. He will use his special ability to de-slime himself for free. He will then use up one of his actions to move a slime token from Egon and gain an experience point in the process. And that is everything that he can do there, really. He will... Slimer is within range, but it will go through Winston. He can shoot through Winston, but Slimer will respond. If he's hit, he will go "Rah!" and go through Winston and slime him. And if he misses, he will slime everyone adjacent, which will slime Winston, and then move in a random direction. So that's not worth it. Instead,
let's get into a better place.
That's right. Instead, we do have these gates, and we need to close the gates to finish the game as well. So I think Ray is going to start moving towards a gate to deal with that.
So like 2 Ghostbusters on Slimer and 2 Ghostbusters closing gates.
Let's try this. Or even Ray on his own. Let's try. Anyway, so he'll be here positioned to either go after these ghosts or the gate next turn. Time for the ghost die. Square.
That's an open gate.
That's an open gate. So a ghost emerges over there. If you roll the direction dice. 2,
which is towards me.
Yeah. So a ghost emerges here.
Cool. Let's see. Venkman's fully slimed. It's Egon's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think Egon can move a little bit closer. Fire through Winston.
Though if he hits Slimer, it will then slime both Winston and Egon.
Oh gosh, yeah. Where was he? Was he there?
Yeah.
1, 2. 1.
Yeah, he can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Alright then. Firing a proton stream! Laptop 5!
Excellent.
Right. Yes.
Put a proton stream on Slimer. Slimer now moves 2 spaces towards Egon, so
he will.
Which is the proton route that you just used. So
could go like
yes, exactly. Yeah, indeed. That makes sense. That's how Egon would have been shooting.
Yeah.
So that goes that. Yeah.
Now it's Venkman's turn. He has got 3 actions at level 3, so even though he's slimed twice, he can still shoot. Where is he?
Over there.
1, 2, 3. So he's within line of sight, 2.
Yeah. But if he misses, it's bad news. Both Egon and
But you
Winston
know
will
what?
be...
There are 3 protons. No, there are 2. So actually, we're getting closer.
Yeah, okay, do it. Take the chance. 5! Excellent.
So that's 3 proton streams. We need 1 more to bag this sucker.
Right, that ghost will now move 2 spaces towards Peter, which is fine. It'll appear right in front of Peter, but not Simon.
Cool. So yeah, no one got slimed.
Okay. Winston is going to use... actually, he's not slimed. He got de-slimed. So he is going to attack Slimer.
Yay! Let's get this sucker.
Yes, just needs this 1 hit to get him. With 4 or more. 4!
Yes!
Ghostbusters!
Yeah.
So yes, now Winston's proton stream is on Slimer too. It's crackling of energy there. And yeah, Winston, he throws out the trap.
Opening the trap now!
Goes onto Winston's character card here. Fantastic.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
That's right. And then Winston.
Everyone who had a stream on Slimer gets XP.
Okay, which was this little stack here. So that was 1 for Winston, 1 for Peter, 1 for... Was it 2 for Egon?
Egon is orange.
Yes.
2 for Egon then.
Oh, I got a yellow one for Ray here. But Ray didn't have one on him, did he?
Yes, he must have.
But then did Ray move too far away? No, Slimer was here.
Yes.
Yep. Slimer was still in range. It's all good. It's all fine.
We can't.
Nearly messed up horribly by moving Ray out of range of Slimer. No, okay, so
what do we say? We say 1 in the trap.
ready to go.
We be fast and baby slow.
So yeah, that's everyone who had a stream on him. That's all. Everyone gets 1 XP. There we are. And Winston actually trapped him in the end. Winston will now deposit into the Ecto. And let's see, that is... Well, the Slimer is a class 5. And this is a class 1. So together, this is like 2, it's like 6 class 1s. And Winston gets an experience point for every 3 class 1s that are deposited. So he actually gets 2 experience for depositing those traps. He's 1 XP short of being level 3.
Excellent.
There you go. To Spirit World.
Bye, Slimer. Hang on, don't we keep Slimer? Forever. Can't we keep him? He's not all bad. He's just hungry.
Right, now, Ray's turn. Doesn't need to go blasting at Slimer. He will instead go for this gate. Now that Slimer's gone,
Yeah,
all
we
that's
can
left is
just
to take out the
literally-
gates.
Yep.
So, yes, he's got a clear line of sight to that gate. You need a 4 or more. Oops. That's here, wasn't it? That was a 1. That was a miss. Now, on a miss, gate will... Ray gets slimed, and a spirit emerges from the spirit world. So that's 1 slime token on Ray, and a class 1 will emerge from the spirit world in a random direction. 6, which is that way, so it comes out here.
Cool.
There we are. Now Ray. Ray can remove a slime from himself for free, so this -1 action should take up his whole turn, but he will now de-slime himself for free and keep on fighting.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters!
Yeah!
So it's 1 proton stream onto the gate.
Ghostbusters! Excellent.
Yes.
We're in business now.
Brilliant. Right, that's Ray's turn. That's all the Ghostbusters turns. Time for the Ghost Die. Are you going to do it? Oh, you got the random movement.
Yeah, but I'm ready with the random movement dice.
Chaos! All ghosts act in line
Go
of sight.
completely bananas.
Yeah, they all act like they've been shot at and missed. So,
we've got quite a few here.
Okay, so this class 1 is within distance, so that moves in a random direction. If you roll a random direction die,
and they're all going to be
7
heading diagonally.
goes diagonally this way, off the board. It's lost forever. This one, well, if we do it, yeah, they won't combine because they'll both move. So this one goes here. Is that in range? Yes, it is. So this one goes here. This one goes here.
It's easier just to work out all the ghosts by level, by
That's
class
right,
first.
because they behave
Do
differently.
all the class 1s first, then the class 2s, and so on.
Now, the class 2s, when missed, move one space towards Ghostbuster. So it moves one space towards Ray, and then moves in that random direction back
This
here.
one here is going to slime Peter.
Yeah, that's right. It's going to move one space towards Peter. He gets
slime.
slimed, and then it moves in that random direction and goes to here.
Yeah, so now, so Peter just got XP for that.
Oh well, that could have been worse.
It could have been a lot worse. Egon, my favourite. No, not really. You're my favourite. But my second favourite is Egon. You guys okay dealing with that? All those ghosts, all those gates? Or do you need some help? Back up!
Only takes 2 streams to close a gate, so Ray might be able to deal with that single-handed.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Free manoeuvre, getting in the ecto.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes there, that represents him. So he's gonna turn, and he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. No, 3. Because there's actually a red barrier there. And then he'll get out. No. That manoeuvre then becomes a turn.
Yes, he could. Yeah,
action.
Yes, he gets one free manoeuvre. If he wants to do another free manoeuvre, it's no longer free. It becomes one of his actions.
Okay, so he's now got out.
There we are. So yes, you can move up to 6 spaces in the ecto.
Yeah, you can. And now it's Peter. Peter's now gonna go. No, he's not. He's gonna remove a slime. Yeah. He'll remove a slime. Then he's got 2 actions next turn.
Winston will also head the same direction towards Egon there. He will go 1, 2. He's not going to be able to reach that gate, is he? Oh yes, that will be 3 squares away. Yeah. So Winston will go 1, 2 there. That uses up one of his actions, and then he has line of sight there to the gate. So need a 4 or more to hit the gate. 1. Great going, Winston.
He's very unlucky with his rolls tonight.
Yes, yeah. Right, that means he gets slimed. Winston gets slimed. That's in just this scenario. That's the rule for the gates. If you miss, you get slimed. Oh, I forgot. Ray. Oh no, he deslimed himself. Yeah. So yeah, Winston's slimed. So that's his turn done. And a ghost emerges in a random direction. You want to roll a random direction die?
I do. Okay, PK Meter says 7, which is diagonally that way.
So, class 1 Galloping Ghoul comes out here. Right, now, Ray's turn. He is going to continue attacking that gateway. Over here. 2! No, it's a miss!
Oh,
So,
man.
Ray gets slimed, and a ghost emerges. A class 1 ghost emerges in a random direction. If you roll the random direction die, please.
PKE says 5.
So
Diagonally
that's
that way.
That way. So it comes out here. So Ray will use his free ability to deslime himself, and will attack again. 3! No, he needs a 4, so that's still a miss. So he is once again slimed. And another ghost emerges in a random direction.
Oh, crap.
5.
Yep,
again
that way.
That way, which means class 1 comes out on top of another class 1, and they combine together, they merge. Yes, and become the gruesome twosome. So, and these class 1s that became the gruesome twosome are discarded.
Over with those.
Right, that is Ray's turn. That's everybody. It's now for the ghosts. The ghost die. Oops.
That's chaos.
Did that count?
Well, it fell out of your hand.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't.
Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Where was this?
House rule.
I don't even know
count.
where this was.
I think it was there.
Oh yes, because it moved to Peter and then it
merged.
moved there. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, so yeah, dropping the die does not count. Star, which is this one. Everyone within line of sight
gets slimed.
yes.
Of any closed gate gets
That's
slimed.
right, gets slimed. So the only person in line of sight of a closed gate is Winston, so Winston gets slimed. So that could have been much more disastrous.
Egon, being the badass he is just gonna start firing proton streams out like a crazy person that he is. He's got no slimes at all, so he's gonna go one at that that gate and miss it.
Whoops. Right,
Damn.
that means Egon gets slimed. And a ghost emerges from the spirit world in a random direction.
So thank goodness we have got one level 1 ghost, one class 1 ghost.
Oh dear. Yeah, it's going to be problematic. This random direction is 5, which is diagonally to the right.
Okay, so that's good. That's over there.
And that is... That's
Is that
it.
the end of his turn now?
Yes,
Slimed.
because Egon's now lost an action. Yes.
Peter, where are you? You're all the way over there, aren't you? So
Yes.
come on, Peter. 1, 1, 2. Go through Ray and aim at the gate. Peter is level 3, but he is slimed, so this will be his only action now. 4!
Excellent! Right, that's it. So that now... that's
get an
2.
XP?
Yeah, 2 proton streams.
That's now a closed gate.
Yes,
Does the
thank
gate do anything when it closes?
No, that's just closes. So Ray gets 1 experience point because he had 1 stream on there. There we are. And as does Peter.
Yeah.
They get
We're
1
halfway
experience.
to finishing the game now. More than halfway. Cause
Yes, slime has already gone.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Awesome.
Winston is completely slimed. So he is going to de-slime himself, which takes up his whole turn. So, and you still have 1 slime token left. He is only 1 experience point away from being level 3.
Ooh.
So, which will give him another action when that happens. Ray's turn. He will de-slime himself for free. And he is level 3, so he has 3 actions.
Guess what I've just remembered?
Hmm?
Spengler can re-roll a failed proton roll.
Ah!
And he failed that proton roll, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Okay, back over to... Let's reverse
Let's
time
see.
there.
Yeah. So we are masters of time as well, aren't
Yes.
we? 2.
2 is still a miss, so nothing but a change.
Okay.
That makes that a bit easier, because otherwise we would have had to work out how things should have played out differently.
Carry on.
Carry on. Right, Ray, he is level 3, so he has 3 actions. He will use one of his actions to de-slime Peter.
Cool.
Yeah. And gain an experience point for that. He will then... Shall he run over to the gate, or shall he try and bust a class 1? Because we're getting out of class 1s in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, he will fire at this class 1 over there. So he just needs a 3 or more. 1. Great job, Ray. These class 1s, they simply move in a random direction. If you'll roll the random direction die.
PKE says right.
So that goes over here. There we are. Right, which is now out of range of Ray there. Good job. So yes, he used one action to de-slime Peter, one action to shoot at the ghost. He will use his remaining action
to leg it towards the ecto?
Yeah, he might as well. He's going to... Well, rather than the ecto, he will leg it towards this gate over here.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
So you'll go 1, 2 to there. It's time for the ghost die. See what happens with all these gates. Star, which is a closed gate, which means anyone within line of sight of a closed gate gets slimed. So that is Winston.
Hang on, I need to say it in the right word. Winston.
Hey! Hello? Okay, I'm out of here.
Hello. Winston. Winston is fully slimed again.
He loves it.
He hates it so much. I know only Hudson did after the River of Slime in GB2.
You've met Ray. You've met Winston Zeddemore, as have I, and also met the wonderful Dan Aykroyd.
Yes, yeah, I've met Ernie Hudson and Dan Aykroyd. But yeah, that's that was not a fond memory. The River of Slime being slimed afterwards, standing there in the cold, dripping with goo.
I quite like that scene though.
Yeah, it's a cool scene.
They all ripped each other's clothes off.
Stop! Get your clothes off! Hey, Susan! Oh dear, Ray. What are we doing? I was ready to kill you.
It's the stuff. It's like pure concentrated evil.
That was great.
That's Winston slimed and Peter. He is within line of sight. Oh, Ray is too. Yeah, he's 3 squares from. So yeah. So that's Pete. That's Ray slimed.
Ray's got 1. Winston's got 2.
And
Peter's got 2.
Yeah.
Right, gosh, he's close to being level 4 at this point.
Yeah.
This is a really great game for Ray and Peter.
Peter, yes. Well, any scenario dealing with Slimer, well, you're going to be dealing with a lot of slime.
Okay, so Spengler has only 1 action. He's going to use that to... And he's going to miss!
Oh.
But he can reroll.
Oh, yes, you can reroll. Yep.
And he did it again! He's so good. He is really so good. Get back in the lab, Egon. Useless.
Nice shooting, Tex.
So 2 misses is 2 things happening.
Well, that was the first miss didn't count because you rerolled it. So it's 1 miss.
So that 1 miss
means that Egon gets slimed. So he's now double slimed. And a ghost emerges from the spirit world in a random direction. So this is going to be a class 2 emerging this time.
Look at the mess you're making, Egon. Look at this.
7. Diagonally that way.
Right.
So that will
go through
that ghost.
It'll go through the ecto and end up
come
over
out
there.
Here. That's right. So yeah, since if that was a class 1 going through a class 1, they would combine together.
Yeah.
But
if that was a ghost going through an ecto with Ghostbusters in it, all Ghostbusters in the car would get slimed.
Yeah, but fortunately there's nobody in it, so there's just when they finish up later and they get back in the car, they're going to be like, oh, and all the upholstery being covered in goo.
Yeah. That's it.
Peter.
Oh yeah.
Peter has 1 slime. He still has 2 remaining actions. Since he is level 3.
I think he's just going to leg it down here. So 1, 2.
1,
2.
There we are.
Yeah.
Making some progress there. It's now Winston's turn. Who will yeah, he's totally slimed, so he's gonna have to spend his turn de-sliming. Perhaps Egon, rather than shooting and failing to hit that gate all the time, maybe he should have been lending a hand with Winston to de-slime him.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This is a team game, you know.
Yeah. So Winston gets the slime off. That's Winston's turn. Ray.
Winston hated going in the river of slime. I would have loved it.
Let's see. He will. It's getting a bit dangerous. The spirit world's getting quite empty.
Yeah, it is.
Because if he starts attacking this gate,
and then Slimer could come back out again.
Yeah, and that would be really
He's
problematic.
the last ghost to come out, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it is starting to look a bit full of ghosts, this board, but don't panic because literally you win the game by closing all the gates.
yeah, I'm just thinking if Ray goes after this gate and misses a couple of times, then
Game over, boys.
Yeah. Okay, so he has 3 actions. So he'll go 1, 2, 1, 2. There's a barrier here. There's a fence.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. And he will now.
Although he could go through Winston and
Through
Peter, sorry, no.
Oh, was he? Where was?
He was here. He could have gone 1, 2, and then 1, 2. No, that would have
It
made
works out
no
the same route.
difference.
Same route.
No difference.
I'm just thinking that
You can't shoot a gate when there's a ghost in the way.
Yeah, that's directly in his line of sight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
You would hit the ghost, not the gate.
that's right. In which case, Ray will not go all the way there. He will only go to there, and he will bust that ghost.
Cool.
Might as well.
Yeah.
So, you just need a 3 or more. 4!
Oh, right.
Excellent.
Gotcha.
So that uses up all of Ray's actions, but it means there's nice clear space to the gate next turn.
Yeah.
Right, time for the ghost die.
Yeah, Egon's there going, guys! Winston!
Chaos!
No way!
So,
this is bad.
Right, all ghosts in line of sight of Ghostbusters all act as if they have been missed.
Oh, Egon!
Okay, let's start with the lowest classes first. Okay, so if we roll the random direction to see where the class 1s go.
Yep. PK says
8,
right,
which is that way. So, okay, this Galloping Ghoul, class 1, goes through Egon and
he's
slimes him.
already slimed, but he's got 3 actions, so
he's now
triple
slimed.
3 times.
Does he have 3 actions?
He does. He's level 2.
Yeah,
no, I
no.
apologise. No.
Yeah. Egon's already as slimed as he can be. This one also goes that way. Again, goes through the ecto and comes out here. This one will go that way. Over to here. As will this one. It will go
Through
1, 2 to here. Right, now we'll do the class 2 here. Now class 2 goes towards Ghostbuster and then in a random direction.
Could be either Winston or
yeah,
Egon.
I think in those situations it will go with whatever seems the least difficult, so it won't go through a bunch of objects, it won't go through the ecto.
Yeah.
So it would go towards Winston and then it goes back 1 space. It just went. It didn't really go anywhere. This one, the Boogaloo manifestation, which we've not done anything with yet,
he's a class 3.
When missed, moves 2 spaces towards Ghostbuster. So that would be
slime.
Yeah.
Goes through that ghost.
Yeah. And then it moves 1 space in a random direction. The random direction we already established being this way, so it ends up over here. So
Egon can't be more slime than he already is.
that worked out quite well then, actually, and it's also cleared a bunch of space around the gate.
Apart from maybe he's just dying in a pile of goo, but no, he's alright. He can take it. He's tough, he can handle it. Okay, so Egon's gonna de-slime himself this turn because he can do nothing else. So he's doing nothing there. Peter is getting closer, so he's gonna go 1, 2. He's got 1 slime, so he can do 1 more action. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna kick ass and fire some proton streams at this gate. Ghostbusters! Alright, so...
Good job, Dr. Venkman.
There we go. So that's one proton stream on that gate. That's his turn done.
Winston. He is, for once, he is only on one slime rather than two slimes. So he does still have an action. He could go for the gate, but if he misses, he gets slimed. And another ghost emerges, and it's going to be a class 2. And the spirit world's getting pretty empty. So instead, Winston is going to use his one action and to fire at this class 1 Galloping Ghoul. Which will slime Egon.
Egon doesn't actually. Egon does care because he doesn't care. We need some class ones.
Because also Winston is just 1 point away from being level 3, which means that he'll have 3 actions. So that will be a big help in the game.
Yeah, I think under those circumstances it's worth it.
Yeah. So here we go. I need a 3 or more. 2. No. Egon's special rule, does it only apply to his own rolls or to anyone's rolls?
Only to his own rolls.
Oh, okay. Thought maybe he could re-roll any die for anyone. Well, I think, is that like his top level ability later on?
All Ghostbusters may re-roll ones.
Yeah, that's
the level 5 perk.
Yeah, that's his final ability. Right, okay, so this ghost now moves in a random direction. But yeah, it doesn't slime Egon, it goes in a random direction.
Alright then. And that is going to be
7, which is diagonally
right
this way.
Towards you.
Yep. So that's over here. Okay, that wasn't too bad then. Right, so now time for Ray. Thanks to getting rid of that ghost before, he has a clear line of sight to the gate. Need a 4 or more. 5!
Yeah!
Fantastic! So there we go, this bonus stream's on there too. It's all crackling with energy, and the gate shrinks and disappears. No more ghosts will be emerging from here. So that is both Peter and Ray who get an experience point.
Oh my gosh! Peter is now level 4.
Fantastic.
Peter has gone up 2 levels this game. That's fantastic. So now he gets, when you hit a ghost with a 6, you may take a free combat action against it. Wow! That's pretty awesome. I've not seen that one in use yet.
Nice job, Ray. And he still has a remaining action because Ray was already level 3. Oh, and I forgot, he could de-slime himself for free. So he still has 2 actions, in fact. Now he's standing right next to Peter, so he will use one of his actions to de-slime Peter.
Thank you.
And gain another experience point in the process. Which leaves him with 1 action remaining. And he is going to fire at this class 1 here. Oh, actually no, Yes, he has 1 remaining action. So he's going to use that remaining action to do 2 spaces here. And then he will deposit this ghost that he has from earlier. He will deposit it into the Ecto, which is a free manoeuvre. So he still can do that.
Excellent. So that's 1 class 1 in the spirit world.
Yes.
Brilliant. It's getting pretty full down here. We've only got 1 gate left.
That's right. Right, now time for the ghost die.
Yay, my favourite.
Square! Which is the one that Ray
gate.
just closed. So anyone in line of sight of a closed gate gets slimed. So that is Winston, yet again. Because Winston is still there and he keeps staying there next to this. Yeah, next time I'm just going to move Winston regardless of whatever else is happening.
Yeah. Well, he can move him closer to this open portal,
Yeah.
which is the last thing we need to do now.
So, okay, Winston, he gets slimed again. And Peter is 3 spaces from this closed gate. So Peter also gets a slime again.
Oh, and gets an XP for it.
Nice.
It's just great. Okay, fabulous.
It's all heating up. All the Ghostbusters clustered around the last gateway.
Yeah, it's all in it now.
Egon's he's so determined. He's like really determined. So he's going to fire another proton stream at this open and miss it again, because that's what Egon does. He misses, but he can re-roll
because that's what he does. He misses everything. And then he rolls a 1, but he gets an XP for that.
He gets, yes. So, yes, he still misses, but at least he gets some experience for this one.
That is so funny. Then Peter, who has got 1 slime, but two more actions. Where is he? You're over here. Okay, where can you go? 1, 2. There's no line of sight here because there's a big red line, which is like a building or something like that.
Yes, fence.
So he can't see or move. He can't even see this gate.
Yeah. He has to go.
He would have to go 1, 2. No, he can't because all these ghosts are in the way. He can't move through the ghosts. He's kind of stuck, really.
He could go through. He could go through Ray to here.
And then go 1, 2. Yeah, he's too far away to hit a gate. So is there any point in him going there at all? Could he just not blast a few ghosts and get some XP? Yeah, he could. He's got 2 actions.
Yeah, why not? Have him go after
he
a
can't
ghost.
get a gate. He can't get close enough. He can blast those 2 class 1 ghosts.
What's he going for?
He's going for that one, which he missed.
Okay, which now moves in a random direction.
Oh dear. 3, which is
diagonally that way.
Yeah. So he goes that way?
No, not that one.
No.
It was,
it was that
one. So which combine.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah. So now over here.
Got
No, that's a cost 3. That's cost 2. Here we go.
Oh well, that's less ghosts on the board. Does that know?
What's that? No, that was here, wasn't it? Yeah, it's here. Yeah, Peter still has 1 more go. Yeah.
I think he'll go for this one here.
Okay. 3, which is a hit.
Is it a hit?
Yes. So that's it. You've trapped that ghost, but Ray is slimed in the process. Because when you trap one of those Class 1 Galloping Ghouls, all ghosts and all players
it slimes
adjacent.
In every splat.
Yeah, there's a big slime splat.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's Ray who can just de-slime himself for free, so that's not a big deal.
He just shrugs that straight off.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was good. That was a good turn.
If only we'd done the order such that Ray goes before Winston, Ray could go and de-slime Winston.
Does it matter? Do you have to stick with who goes first? I don't think that's a rule in the book that I've seen. I think that would be a house rule.
Yeah, well... Yeah, should we house rule it? Shall I swap their turns around?
Because we don't have initiative rolls like in Dungeons and Dragons or anything like that.
Well, on the other hand, if you were playing a 4-player game, you would go around the table one by one.
That's true.
You wouldn't swap turns.
That is a good point.
Yeah, so I think you're supposed to keep the order.
Yeah. Damn.
So Winston.
It's always nice to justify a house rule, and then you end up not being able to.
Winston will.
Can he not just try and blast this gate? He's got clear line of sight to it.
Yeah, but he's on 2 slimes. He's unable to do anything, so he has to spend his turn de-sliming himself.
Darn.
Yeah.
Which is why you wanted Ray to go
That's
first.
exactly, yeah. So that Winston would still do something this turn. But okay, so Ray, he has fully all his everything. Although Peter's recklessness last turn got him slimed, but Ray just shrugs that off. Just de-slimes himself for free. He will now... He's 1 square from Peter, so he will once again unslime Peter. Take his slime token. Excellent. That leaves Ray with 2 actions. I can't go for the ghost, but he can go through the ecto.
Yeah.
I don't think he can really... Except there'll be 2 spaces, and you can't stop on the ecto.
The yellow
except without
line
getting in
is you can
walk through it.
Walk through it, but you can't see through it.
That's
the
right.
red line is you can't see or move through it.
So he will have to. Well, he could either go this way or that way, but either way, he has to end on an open square. So, go 1 action there, and that is, 1, 2, 3.
At his line of sight.
Sight. Right, he will now attack the gate.
How many actions has he got left?
This will be his last one.
Okay. Go on, Ray.
2, miss.
Oh, Ray!
So Ray just missed the gate. He gets slimed. And upon missing the gate, a ghost emerges from the spirit world. So it's a good thing that class 1 got put back in there.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, so it will now come out in a random direction.
Let's roll. And that's diagonally right towards you.
Yes, it's this way. So it comes out here. There we are. Right, now it is the ghost die. Star! Which is this one, closed gate. So
Winston
and Ray
are in
both
line of sight.
Yes. So Winston is double slimed. Ray is double slimed. Everyone else is far enough away. Yes, they are.
I'm just going to do that. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 because that's so cool. So who are we going to send the bill to for all this work? The city?
Yeah, I suppose if they still have the same arrangement that they had in the video game and IDW comic, then yeah, I guess the city will get billed on
We're
this.
going to be so rich. It's awesome. Right, Egon has got 1 slime on him, so he's got 1 action, and as always, he's going to roll not with a D8, with a D6, and he's going to totally miss again.
Yeah, but he can re-roll
He
it.
can re-roll it. Oh my goodness me! This is so frustrating. Okay, so he didn't even roll a 1 that time, so he doesn't get an XP.
Yeah, so he missed, so he gets slimed.
Yes.
And a ghost emerges from the spirit world, which will now be a class 2.
In a random direction, which is 2. So that's here. Excellent work. Egon. Venkman has 3 actions and a ghost in his trap. Where are you?
Alright.
Yes, we've got the. He can get move, maneuver. Getting in and out is.
Yes, getting into the ecto is a maneuver.
And getting out is another maneuver, which will have to be a.
Yeah, it's used up as action.
This is the problem we had before.
Good parking job, Egon.
Oh, Egon! Oh. So he gets in, and then gets out.
He clambers his
It's like
way.
gets in the driver's seat, gets out the passenger seat, the other side.
Yeah.
It's like, hey guys.
Oh, he can't even get out there.
Oh, he can't get out of the boot, can he?
No.
So he's just in the car.
Yeah.
He's in the car, and then he goes. Vroom, vroom. 2 spaces.
Okay. Can he still deposit?
He can
a
deposit
ghost?
his trap.
Right now, Winston.
Winston, move out of the way, Winston.
Well, he again. He's totally slimed, so he doesn't have any actions. So he's going to have to deslime himself. He stays standing right where he is.
In a pile of goo.
Nobody else will deslime him. Right, now Ray is now standing, he is standing right next to him. First, Ray will use his special ability to deslime himself for free.
And then is he going to unslime Winston?
That's right, he's going to use up one of his actions to deslime Winston. So now Winston is totally unslimed. He would normally have 2 actions remaining, but since Ray still has 1 slime token, he has just as the 1 action remaining. He will fire at that ghost. But if he actually succeeds in trapping it, then it would then the splat would slime Egon.
No!
And it would slime Peter in the car.
No! Peter's got
he's
he's got
adjacent.
all his actions. That would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because literally, Peter's got the ability to end the game in one turn.
Yeah.
Because he's got 3 chances.
So, yeah, that would be. Yeah, it would indeed be a bad idea.
That would be dumb.
Yes. Right, with his remaining action, Ray is going to move just 1 space here. So that way he isn't close to a closed gate where he can get slimed.
But Winston is.
Yeah.
He loves it, like I say.
Right, time for the ghost die.
Ghosties.
Star, which is indeed a closed gate, so good job.
Winston gets slimed!
Yeah. Winston gets slimed again.
Peter was also in line of sight, even though he's in the Ecto, so he's also slimed.
Yeah, he's in 3 squares of that gate.
Yeah. He's going to use a manoeuvre to get out of the Ecto. And now he's got 1 action, 2 actions left. Because he's slimed, he should have 3. Manoeuvre is not the same as an action, is it?
No.
So first 1.
Nice going, Peter. So
well done, Peter.
Peter is slimed. More XP for him.
Yeah.
And a ghost emerges from the spirit world.
Level 1. Class 1, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, good thing Peter put that back in last turn.
Oh, now I get a 6. Slimes Peter, goes through the Ecto and ends up next to Winston.
Yeah. So, yeah, wait, when you meant to roll the random direction die, the D8?
I just did.
No, you rolled a D6 and put them back. Okay.
Let's
Redo
go back
that.
in time.
Okay.
And roll a D8 this time.
Okay.
Roll a 2 and it goes off the board!
Oh,
Goes
look at all these class 1s.
Are now terrorising other parts of
the
New
city.
York.
We've
Yeah.
lost them all, yeah.
Yeah.
The spirit world is looking distinctly empty.
I'm gonna get rid of that XP then, because he got slimed and he loses that XP. Yeah, the spirit world is really empty, so actually we're in trouble because we've got 4 ghosts left, and if all those ghosts disappear, and then we need to bring out another ghost from the spirit world, we actually lose the game. So we need to get this portal closed now, guys. Come on!
Winston, for once, is actually able to do something, because he's only on -1 action, rather than -2. Is there anyone or anything that he can get from where he is? If he goes after that ghost, if he succeeds, it will cause a splat that slimes all the other Ghostbusters.
No.
That would be dreadful. He will... He can actually go for the gate, because you can shoot through the Ecto and you can shoot through
1, 2,
Ghostbusters.
3, yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
he
he's
does
got
have line of sight. He does have line of sight. So he is going for the gateway.
Come on, Winston! Ghostbusters! Roll the 6.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Good job, Winston. There's 1 proton stream on there. Just need another to close that portal. Okay, now Ray's turn. Ray does not have...
He doesn't have line of sight because there's a ghost in the way.
Yeah, it's like directly in front of him. It's like, yeah, that doesn't really work. Because with Winston, it's like he had line of sight because he's got like all that free space there.
How many times has he got? He's only got the 1, isn't he? He's only got 1 action.
Ah, well, no, he's on level 3, so he has
he's level 2, so he could
he
get
has 3
in.
actions and -1, so he could.
He could go in.
He doesn't even have to do that. He doesn't even have to do that. He can go through Egon.
Yes.
Okay,
Ray
this
could
could
win
be
the
it. This
game.
could be it.
So we need a 4, 5, or 6 to
That's
win the
right.
game. 5!
Pull him.
Full Patronus.
Let's cook.
Yeah, and all the ghosts start getting sucked back to the spirit
all
world.
the ghosts get sucked through that portal, and they all go back.
In a big whirlwind of slime.
Yes, they all get sucked back into the spirit world.
And we totally saved the world. There
That's
we go.
right.
There we go.
Now, and if it mattered, if it weren't the end of the game, if this were like a continuing campaign, Ray would get 1 experience point, and Winston would get 1 experience point, putting Winston up to level 3. But this isn't part of a connected campaign, this is a one-off scenario, so that doesn't matter very much.
That was fun.
That was. So yeah, it's there's a lot trickier than starting off. If you do one of the connected campaign, like the first connected campaign is to do with Slimer, but you only fight Slimer on like the 4th scenario. It does start off quite simplistic. That was quite tough and quite complicated, but it was also a lot of fun, and that's the impression I've got from reading through the various scenarios. As you go through the various scenarios and campaigns, they get more and more difficult and more complicated, but also more fun. Yeah, with all kinds of crazy things happening.
That was great. Well done, Dr. Wingerden.
Well done, Dr. Howard.
What was that? Somebody get me the Ghostbusters!
But yes, we saved the world!
We saved the world!
I love this town! Thanks for watching! Hope you'll join us for the next one!
Bye!
Bye!